Before we begin today's episode properly, I would like to bring up a couple of things. Number one, you're going to want to make sure that the weather for one of these particular side quests for today is not the sparkling rain that I have so come to adore and treasure. It will spawn in enemies that are higher leveled, fleet Moramoras, and they will be deadly to take down, and they will be dangerous to work with. Keep that in mind when moving forward in this game, in today's quests. I'm going to be covering a couple of quests that are wrapping up in Gormott, and after that, we'll be moving on in the next episode. If you don't want to see any of the additional side quests, don't worry. Just skip to next week's episode, unless, of course, it's not out yet, in which case, I'm sorry, you'll have to wait 1 week. But I do implore you to at least check these out, because it is not only free money and free experience, but it's free world building. Anyway, to the intro. Hello everybody, welcome back to N-SightMSG. My name is N-Sight. Today we are playing more Xenoblade Chronicles 2! Man, I love this game so much. There was an update that has been added. Haven't seen that design before. Is that a female salvager? We got 2 female salvagers. Alright, cool. I want to go over here and talk to Hamlish real quick. Every time your Merc group goes up in rank, even if it's rank 1, he will have requests that add jobs to the Merc mission palette. It's essentially a tutorial saying, hey, go ahead, grab those. I will be pointing these out once we get to them, and there are some right here in the camp that you'll want to take care of. For example, if he's here, yes! Cabot, up in the corner, has another quest for us. Essentially, he's going over the fact that some of the stuff swallowed up could be dangerous, along with some proper materials. If you do find something dodgy, don't touch it. It might be hazardous. Just let him know and he'll take care of it. That is essentially a recurring Merc mission we can take care of here in Uraya. I'm not going to be going over a ton of these because there's not a lot here in Garfont Village that we can take care of immediately. But if we come across any on our travels, I'll be sure to point them out, let you know what it technically is, and how we're going to be able to take care of it. That being said, I want to grab a couple of things before we begin our 3 quests for today. Yes, 3. The Expansion Pass Update. Upgrade parts for Poppy 2. They give you 30,000 Ether Crystals. That is a ton to work with. Driver Essential Set 3, they give you 3 Overdrive Protocols and 8 Legendary Core Crystals. I'm not going to be using those this video, but we will be summoning Blades in the next video before we begin story progression. Duros has a quest for us. He can't leave his post, but he's got a little problem. What's the problem? The kids went out to play, but it's been ages since they haven't come back. Usually they come back with stuff they need, like food or raw materials. It's all well and good, but he worries. He asks them to stop, but you know, kids, they just want to be playing Mercs. At any rate, it's not unusual for them to be back late, but they've been gone for too long, and he doesn't want to overly worry, but you hear stories. He can't abandon his duties, so we're going to help him out by going and checking the Great Mall Rapids for them. Would-be Mercs received. There's also another quest over there that I want to accept as well, but I'm hoping that I get through that segment. Okay. I don't want to spoil the quest itself until we actually get to the location, but it's located in a place that I recommended against going. We're not going to be able to defeat everything that's in there based off of what's down there, essentially. There's a unique monster that I don't want to take care of. But there are a few things that we want to tackle before we head out, and that quest is essentially one of them. And I believe, actually, if I do this, drop down here, and we go across this way, we'll actually be at the place where that quest is accepted. Yeah, that level 23 unique monster, Implacable Dylan. Not the biggest worry, as long as you don't get seen. Problem is, there are 2 smaller monsters that you're gonna have to worry about. Or so. Alright, I'm just gonna book it, book it, book it, book it, book it, book it, book it. Get out of there, Beagle Boy. Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. Oh, no, no, no! Come on! You're being a jerk, is what you are.
I'll bash you up proper next time, I swear.
And I'm all the way back up here.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
I'm gonna try another round. Hold on one moment. Yeah. Okay. Thank you!
Just so.
There are 2 Nefto lizards in the way. You're gonna want to try and get them out of there so you can deal with them on your own. The Nefto lizards themselves are not bad, but there are 2 other factors at play here if you rush in and try to attack them. First off, the Implacable Dylan, like I said. I may have gotten the name wrong again. Regardless, the Implacable Dylan is one monster that you never want to face. Unless you're higher leveled. Trust me when I say this, he's a tough cookie. This guy's not too powerful in ways of damage if you're on his level or at least higher than him by a couple of rounds. And he's definitely not a super boss, let's get that right. But there are 3 factors at play during the fight. Not only is he not the only enemy in that area, but he's also in the middle of a bunch of sewage or acid. You don't want to be in the middle of that acid. That is going to hurt like the dickens. God, I'm so southern.
Come on, stop wasting our time.
Alright, note fragment. All you gotta do is just walk up to it. Ah, this is... what? Mysterious note received. I don't want to set this as the active quest because I got a Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy yet again. Implacable Dylan's on my... thank God. A Poison Brog this time. Alright, I can work with that. He'll stop after a little while. I'll fight the Omari thing. Alright, I'll be right back. There we go.
Makes for quite a snug berth, my boy. It's not my fault if you fall out during battle, yeah?
Oh man, I love the little witty dialogue. Alright, so you could technically just skip travel to the Great Maw Rapids, I believe is what they're called. Yeah, Great Maw Rapids. You technically could just skip travel here, and you'd see the kids getting attacked by a whole bunch of these crust tips. I feel like walking there gets you that quest, and it's also a whole lot better. So that's why I'm essentially tackling it this way. Neola crust tips! Not that hard if you've got Pyra in your team, which... why wouldn't you have Pyra in your team? She's locked in. Alright. Go for stone. These are all water element, I believe. Yeah, water element, so their weakness would be fire. Go for heat. Nova. There we go. There's that one. Go for heat. Come on. Here we go. Go for this. Alright. That's going to deal damage over time. I think. I may be wrong about that. That actually does.
Master Pun, Poppy's right arm is malfunctioning.
Hold on, Poppy! Master Pun will fix it!
Your right arm's fine, Poppy. Come on! One, that's not fixing an arm, and two, your arm works fine. Alright. Here we got Yelvin over here. Have no fear, Mighty Tora is here. Okay. You're not even facing the right direction, dude. Yes, we're all fine thanks to you. Drivers are so cool. When I grow up, I would want to be just like... Something wrong? I wasn't saying nothing. Just talking to myself. We gotta get back to the village, or Mr. Geralt will be worried. I guess that's our cue to go ahead and head on over as well. And here we are. At the Plaza of Reprieve. Geralt is gonna get cross, isn't he? Oh, he's just happy that they're back. Next time, we'll make sure they're accompanied by an adult. You should let you know. There's no need to make a fuss over, really. Master Pawn's showing good manners. Oh, they had to do that. Maybe Armin's fly next! Oh, nearly forgot. Please take this. Nothing special, just a little something to say thanks. Much thanks. Don't mention it. You really helped us out. Hey! Something wrong? I want to ask a favor. Let me be your apprentice. Let's hear the details. My folks were drivers back in Gormott, but they got betrayed by one of their mates and died. Me and my sis got taken in by Vandam. We're real grateful to him and all the mercs here, but sometimes my sis gets a little... Excuse my language. But sometimes my sis gets a little sad. She always says she wants to eat a whole smoked grass salmon like Mom used to make. Whenever I hear her say that, I get all angry in my belly. I'll get revenge one day. To kind of pay back the villagers, I've been gathering the kids to collect food and stuff for them. But I'm never gonna get strong enough to avenge my parents like this. I want to resonate with the core crystal my dad left me as soon as I can. That's why you gotta train me. I want to be the best driver there is. I agree that dissuading him from taking revenge is a good thing, but I'm gonna let him tread his own path. Like, here's the thing. I would love to say, yeah, revenge is not the answer, but you gotta admire the kid. He's gotta drive. I'm doing the right thing? Yeah. Can you give me any advice? Stuff I should learn? Training drills I should be doing? Hey, Yelvin. Involved in the nice people. But your little Merc games are plenty good enough for now. Yeah. Nobody's born a driver. You got plenty of time, kid. Okay, I get it. I won't do anything from now on except look for food and stuff and help everyone in the village. That experience will be useful in the future, right? Yeah. Thanks for talking to me. I'm definitely going to be a driver someday. If you're wondering, that is the happier of the two options. And there we go. Brought the children back safe and sound. The other quest that we got in the Acid Gullet has us going to a place marked on the map in Uraya. It's going to be a familiar location, so I'll see you guys in the... I'll see you guys over by the blowhole. Starting from the Soul Crown Summit, this is probably the easiest way to explain how to get to the location from anywhere. If you drop off into the water over here, you should have an easy method of getting all the way over there. But we gotta go quick. There's a Mordo Blant and a couple of Oopas in our way. Or Nephto Lizards, excuse me. Yeah, Nephto Lizards. Just slide down the waterfall and head on back to where we found the treasure chest. I think I may... Yeah, I've already shown it before. You'll find the broken knife. It's snapped in two. I guess they used it to try and open this chest, but failed. Wait, there's something written on it. Wealth and fortune to Erebos, my dearest grandson. Looks important. If we ever come across the owner, we'll have to ask them about it. Mysterious note has been updated. Apparently, we're
Hear our report?
All friends returned safely.
we're to search for the owner of the broken knife in Uraya. I'll be over there in a second, but the Merc group came back.
All done. All I can think of now is dessert.
Thanks for getting it done.
Keep in mind, I'm going to be giving every single blade a specific treatment in this case. So if I've sent them out on a mission before, I'm not gonna go over their send-off message.
I'm growing stronger by... My strength grows by the...
I've still got room.
Let's do the Flotsam inspection and send out... Did we get the Ardent Lancers out? Whatever, I'll send the whole slew of blades and get these guys. I know we did battle cruisers. Alright, Ardent Lancers.
The Ardent Lancers stand ready to smite evil. I'll give you something to be proud of.
Just remember to have fun.
There we go. To get to the next location, we're gonna have to go through Jebba's Cavern over by the 8 Rock Skip. I'll see you guys when we get there. Here we are over by the 8 Rock Skip at Blue Step Ditch. I do want to note that...
No! You lost the upper hand.
Gods. Alright, I knew you were going to attack me. You're level 21 Prom Piran Hacks. Aggressive in nature. Alright. So, 8 Rock Skip, here's where you need to go from here. Go up this slope here, and essentially go up to where the ice bridge was from... It was either... Well, from a few episodes ago. Talk to Erebos, and continue the quest from here. Hey, looks like fate brought us together, eh? Hear me out, will ya? Name's Erebos. I'm a treasure hunter. Ever since my grandpa, my family's been traveling for fame and treasure. Erebos? The same Erebos that was written on that knife? We've been looking for you. You were looking for me? Here you go. Wait, this knife, can it be... You're gonna slit my throat with it. And take my findings and my grandpa's treasure for yourself, aren't you? I'm not falling for your tricks. Good thing the old man taught me to take everything with a pinch of salt. Alright, get back immediately, because you're gonna lose all of the items if you're standing too close to the edge. Mistaken Erebos! Lay in! He's not that hard to take out, but this music, oh, this music. Whenever you're fighting against drivers, you'll hear this beautiful soundtrack. If I can, I'll let you guys listen to it. I hope you guys can understand how much I love this music. This is a beautiful soundtrack, and I can't help but feel so giddy whenever I hear it. Alright. Or maybe not giddy, but just, oh man, it's so beautiful. It just makes me want to sing along with it if it had words. But it doesn't, so I'm not going to. But with that, Erebos isn't too hard to take down. All you gotta do is just wail on him a little bit, use specials when you can, and just build up a combo. If you're going back through the game at a higher level and you're going back to this quest because you missed out on it, don't worry. You'll be through this fight with no problem. I'm only one level over and the battle is almost over as it is. See? Oh my... What? This is the third time that has happened. I need to chill out for a second, guys. Let me let you in on something. I've tried to record this segment 3 times now. This is the 3rd time. All 3 times, everything has fallen off the side of the cliff. And that's not enough to get me to restart the file. No, that's not enough to get me to restart the file. Problem is that my video has failed twice already. Oh well. Erebos. Yeah, so this is it, huh? But I swear you won't be laying 1 foot near my grandpa's treasure, even if it costs me my life. So, here's the thing. What? All you did was find an knife with my name on it? That's it? I'm sorry. No, I'm the one who should be sorry here. Guess I went and jumped to the wrong conclusion. It's a tough life hunting solo. Makes you get in the habit of blurting out your love story to total strangers. And sometimes you get bad sorts. The kind that'll kill for treasure. That sounds bad. Very bad. Thanks for the concern. But don't worry. My grandpa warned me that the life of a treasure hunter is like walking on a tightrope. You gotta be prepared. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, you brought me this knife. This was a present from my grandpa. I wanted to open the second chest with it and managed to break it good. Wealth and fortune it said on it, but a broken lucky charm isn't gonna bring anything but bad luck. So I gave up on the treasure and parted with the knife there. That makes sense. Now your merry band of drivers have brought it back to me. Funny, eh? This must be the workings of some higher power. Anyhow, I'll be off. Got some journeying ahead before I reach my next destination. Time to get my hands on some ancient no-bone relics. You better not be thinking about getting to them before me, you hear? No, sir. Mysterious note is complete. And with 2 quests under our belt, are we done yet? No! I have another thing that I want to take care of, and I'll see you guys in Fonsamima. Specifically, the commercial district. I want to note that I've been getting up to this area the wrong way entirely. What I've been doing is going up those steps and jumping from that ledge to here, when I could have just taken the stairs over here at the entrance. Big whoop. That being said, that's always how I've done it, and I love doing it that way, so I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Regardless, we go over here. Dolgant has a Merc mission for us, excuse me. I can't finish my painting. Please listen. I am but a humble painter. I've received decidedly extravagant new portrait of Rakura each month. Queen Rakura is the leader of, is the monarch of Uraya, just to let you know. Now this is my first time, so obviously I wanted to put my best foot forward, but I've run out of pigment for the painting. I'm putting my best foot forward. In putting my best foot forward, I must have laid the paint on too thick. And now I don't even have enough tricolor rock left to make more. If I don't come up with something quick, I'm gonna blow the deadline. Well, someone's gotta take care of this. We'll see what we can organize. I thank you for your kind words. Please don't let me down. Speaking of tricolor rock, Dolbran. Hey you over there. You've inspired me deeply, in a way that I can scarcely describe. Another artist. What a dashing profile. I'd love to try and capture it with a sketch or two. But as you can see, as much as I'd love to immortalize you in art, I actually have another more pressing request. Alright. I was working on some landscapes, got a bit carried away, and you were out of paint. You can only use paints of the highest quality, something you concoct yourself. It gives her vivid color if she uses the right ingredients. Makes sense. I asked my mercenary buddy to try and find some, but I couldn't afford the fee. Too expensive for an impoverished artist like myself, anyhow. But when I thought things were hopeless, you appeared before me. Yes, I would call it fate. Destiny is like the artwork of the gods. I would agree. If I may, I would ask you to find me the ingredients that constitute my paints. I'm afraid I cannot offer cash, but I will surely find you something valuable in return for your services. Does my offer please you? Will you accept? I'll do what I can. Many thanks. Crust-tip chitin and tricolor rock. Yes, it is called chitin, not chitin. Chitin. It's the material that insects are made out of, what their wings are made out of. Crust-tip chitin can be found by the Crim crust tips at Farlane Wells. Tricolor rock can be found in rocky parts of Uraya. 1,000 thanks. True colors received. Yes, I want to set this as the active quest. There are a few locations that we're going to have to head over to, and they're all within the stomach of Uraya. If you haven't essentially familiarized yourself with the terrain, I'll let you know exactly where you can find the other crust tips. The crust tips we're looking for are found in 5 places. There's one right here beneath the Cobalt Cliffs. Don't let this fool you. It's beneath the Cobalt Cliffs down here. Over here near Farlane Wells and to the east of it. At Farlane Center Pools and at the ledge just to the east of it. I'm going to be over there shortly, but we want to head over this way to the Stone Gate Ruins.
And we're you.
So if you're wondering why we're heading over to the Stone Gate Ruins, it's actually because we need to get some more tricolor rocks.
We lost the upper hand.
I'll fight you another day!
Ow.
Guys, can you not? Can you not? Wall Igna. What you want to do is you want to try and get over into this area right here. Not quite. All right. I'm gonna have to skewer these guys, aren't I? All right, I'm going for it. I'm risking it. Dual Igna.
Okay, bring it on.
Let's see if it works. Okay, good. Good. Oh, no!
Okay, bring it
You
on.
jerks. We want to go to the old quarry. And if you're wondering why the old quarry is such a big deal, well, there are a lot of mineral deposits here. And by a lot, I mean a ton. Oh, crud. I forgot about those jerks. Are the Pipitos? Good. They're docile creatures.
Come out.
Those things. Okay. The Strom Gyanas. Level 49. We're not technically supposed to come here, but if you're careful, you can make it through this entire segment without getting attacked by them. Do not walk anywhere near that level 48 jerk. Not only is he a unique monster and over-leveled as all get out, but
Treasure acquired.
I don't have lockpicking or fortitude. Okay. But he will wreck your trash cans and take you to church all in one move. No!
This can't be
I didn't think a Femini nest was right there. Crud. No.
I'm all out of juice.
I can still fight.
It's fine. We'll get them yet.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Never mind. I thought they were going to be lower level than that. Yay. I'm going to try looking for other locations. Be careful. In the water down beneath the cliff where I was moving, there's King Piranhax down here. Level 72. Yeah. You're not gonna get very far through here if you go down this way. At this level. So it turns out there is a much easier way aside from the quarry that you can go to for the tricolor rocks. Problem is, it's over by those Carlin Squarers. I ain't happy about this. I don't want to fight these guys.
Come out.
They're just more annoying than anything. I got one of them. Alright. Let's try another round. Hey! There we go. There's that taken care of. Now all we have to do is source some crust-tip chitin. I'll meet you guys over by one of my favorite places to grind them. Oh! And I'm just full of Disney references, and I'm not trying to be. And here's the first one up by those Ignas. The crust-tip is going to be harder to work with. The Ignas are not essentially that bad. Just be careful of the rest of the crew. I know I'm not technically locking onto that crust tip just yet, but there's a good reason for it. I want to take out these dual Ignas. They are the tougher versions, or excuse me, they are the tougher beasts out here, so I do want to knock them out when given the opportunity. It doesn't look like Tora's going to let me do that, though. Really? Alright, I forgot to mention two things about this. One. Oh. Apparently I picked it up. They are dropping the crust-tip chitin. So, keep that crust-tip chitin. Excuse me, that is a tongue twister. Crust-tip chitin, crust-tip chitin. Not quite, but when you try and say it so nonchalantly like I've been trying to do, it gets a little hard on the tongue. The crust-tip chitin is dropped by them. It is not something that you can just, you know, essentially pick it up, however. You do have to actually pick it up once it falls onto the ground. It is an item after all. Don't worry, it's not too hard to get. It essentially falls into the collectibles list. So you can check your collectibles from the item menu in order to see how many you have. Or you can just check the quest to see how many they have that way. These items, the Crested Titan, excuse me, will only drop during this quest. So if you decide to accept this quest, you can only get them during this time. But if you want to fight these guys ahead of time just for practice, you'll fight them for practice, but you won't be getting anything practical from it. No extra items that you can use to complete the quest early. Nothing along those lines. Alright, here we go. I'm not going to show off all of these because I do have to fight 4 of these things, and sometimes they don't even drop. Sometimes they don't even drop the item that we're looking for. But this is just to get you into. This is just to get you into the idea of what we're going to have to be facing off against. I'll see you guys once I've gotten the last one of the Crusted Chitin. And that's the last of them. Our quest is updated to speak to Dobran in the commercial district in Uraya. And I do want to note that everyone is now level 24.
No.
Oh, come on! That was so smooth, and you ruin it! I swear I hate the Ancels in this area. They're always aggroing onto me when I'm such low-leveled. Oh, boy. Alright. I'll see you guys over in Fontsamaima. And while we're heading over there, I want you to take a listen to the soundtrack. It is beautiful at nighttime. Oh, man. I don't know why I love all of the music in Uraya, but it's just so beautiful. Alright, Delbrand, we got the items that you needed. You have assisted me greatly. With this, I can complete my work. What will you do when it's complete? I'm hoping to sell my wares to a noble named Isolde. Isolde has a special love for landscapes, and the one I'm working on now will be irresistible to her. If she buys it, then I won't have to keep skipping lunch for want of coin. Oh, I haven't given you your reward yet. I'm sure this will come in handy one day. Oh no, thank you. Do come back. I hope you'll let me paint you sometime. Aw. And she just vanishes. Alright. So Dobran gives us a harvest necklace, 800 experience, and 90 SP. That's gonna help us out a lot. And can you believe it? We are still not done in this video. Holy cow, there are a lot of side quests that I wanted to tackle in this video. 4, in fact. There's one more over in Fontsamaima Port. Why do I want to go over to Fontsamaima Port at this time, if not to complete the story quest? Well, the story quest, again, I'm going to be continuing it next chapter, but the quest that I specifically want to take care of is pretty quick and not too tough to take care of if you know exactly what you're doing. Actually, I don't remember which quest it is, but I wanted to get this quest taken care of, darn it.
Hey, look what I found.
And we hadn't discovered Fontsamaima Port yet, so yeah, I wanted to take care of that. We got a quest over here. Oh, I think I know what quest it is now. Pilolo! Teacher very late. Something wrong? Friends see teacher Gustin anywhere. No? Oh. Teacher left saying was going to request job at Garfont Mercenaries, but no matter how Pilolo wait, teacher never come back. Pilolo try to ask people from Garfont Mercenaries who come to Fontsamaima, but nobody know where he went. What should Pilolo do? We're gonna help, right, Rex? Of course. Let's do everything we can. Friend find teacher from Pilolo? So the thing is, friend also from Garfont Mercenaries? Very lucky meeting. Pilolo's so happy could cry. Oh, Pilolo should clarify details. Person friend should look for is teacher called Gustin. Teacher went to visit village of Garfont Mercenaries, but he never reached the village. Hope you can find the teacher. Hope he didn't get hurt or anything. the Titan Scholar. I think I know exactly where you are. Chase after Gustin, who is headed towards Garfont in Uraya. That's where we need to go, guys. I'll give you like 5 seconds. 5, 4. It's over here near the 8 rock skip. Where else?
Off we go.
What will we find?
If you're wondering where to go, take a look over there. This is the cavern that we haven't gone in lately. This cavern is going to take us back to Garfont Village, specifically the back entrance. And I wanted to do this side quest while tackling this little shortcut. So we're going to tackle this all at once. And there's Gustin. You alright? Have no fear. Let's take these guys out.
No!
Punishing Flamey with water pistol. Please tell me that's just the name and it's not what you're actually using. Wait! Ha! What? Huh? Who? You? No! What? What? Oh my gosh. Alright. God. I'm going on the healing. Good God. These guys are jerks! Okay, here we go. Boom. Go for Gaia Crash. Oh, come on! I'm furious about this one. Alright, Electra. Take him out! Crap, that didn't kill him? That didn't kill you! Alright. Burning Sword! There we go. Guys. And the ambushing Flamey. Oh, gods, I hate this guy. I really do hate this guy. Oh, boy.
Easy peasy.
Tora could even beat them without friends.
Alright, well, after beating them without your friends, who are you to judge me? I fight for my friends. I fight with my friends. I'm too much of an Ike fanboy, I know. Talk to Gustin to continue the quest. Thanks, I owe you one. Is friend okay? Yes, I think I should be alright. Thought I would be safe if I just reached Garfont Village, but I may have overstretched myself a little. Lolo sent you to look for me. Oh, so you're mercenaries as well. It's most fortuitous. Could you do a little job for me? We'll take care of it. My field of research is Titans. For the sake of that research, I was hoping to obtain dragon incense from inside the dragon's stomach. That dragon incense works wonders when it comes to taming Titans. Last time I came here, I was able to reach the dragon's stomach without issue. But for some reason this time the path is blocked off and I cannot reach it. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to find me a way inside. Roger. I'll wait at the village of the Garfont mercenaries, so let me know once the path is open. No problems. Alright. It might be a difficult task, but he's counting on us. Before we go any further, I would highly recommend going up this way. Why do I recommend doing this now and not doing it later when we're going to have to stop the quest here? I know exactly what quest this is, and this is going to be a bit of a pain. Head over this way. Ignore Kinahan. What's this ladder doing here? Yeah, this'll do fine. You can now return to here from Garfont Village anytime you want. Also, right here, Grania. How am I ever going to find the manpower for this? She's got yet another mercenary mission for us. Yes, I'll handle it. Thank you very much. New Merc mission. I'm not going to be going over any of the Merc missions unless they are related to the story, so yeah. They're pretty easy to figure out for the most part, but there are some that require certain types of blades. I would recommend looking for common blades that have the same attributes as the ones that you're looking for, unless they specifically have unique blade skills like Keen Eye or those kind of things. If they're looking for Info Collector, or they're looking for Beast, or they're looking for a certain type of element, use the common blades to finish out those quests, and once you're done with those, you don't technically have to go back and do them over again, unless they're for a quest and they've got to be done multiple times. We'll get into that blade later. For the dragon stomach, though, where he's asking us to go is over this way, past Farlane Wells, underneath the Cobalt Cliffs, through this area, and we'll get to another skip travel point. I believe we may have already discovered this. Yes, the Cataracts of Ruja. Go through here, go down this slope here, and essentially get ready to... yeah. Piranhax.
Ag.
Stomach's closing itself off to stop the monsters from getting inside. Yeah. Take a look at the level on these guys. 30, 32, 32, 30, and 30. Take a look at my level. Not happening. There are some level differences that you can take into account, but those are at the higher levels, and only when you know how you've built your team and why you've built your team. I'm not willing to take those guys on. So, that's as far as we can go with that quest, right? Oh, kind of. If you go back and do this quest at a later time, you can technically take out all of those Piranhax any way that you wish. I do not plan on taking those guys out just yet. But we'll have to go through most of the next area to be leveled enough to take them out. With that being said, I think that's where we're going to end it off. I hate to put this quest on the back burner, but for now, deactivating side quest. We'll be back to this Titan Scholar later. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning back into Mindsight Games. My name is N-Sight, and next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it's time we deal with that double exclamation point in that pink quadrilateral, rhombus, square. I don't know. I'll see you guys then. Bye.